Week 10 of the PLL regular season rolls on with Game 2 of our Friday night doubleheader here in Tacoma. It's the Atlas, a team desperate for a win against the Cannons, the turnaround story of the season. One of the best teams in the PLL trying to bounce back. Jonathan Donville loads it up. Jack Kincannon makes the save, and see why bother putting a pole on the wing as Lanian's jump shot stopped by Kincannon. President's Row at Barton Stadium last week. Charlambides goes to work and scores. Welcome back, 45. For Atlas. Donville sweeps, shoots, blocked before it got to Kincannon. I think Durkin got a piece of it. These guys are kleptomaniacs. Jones cashes in. Could Miles Jones get things going in the midfield for Atlas?
As opposed, you contrast that with the Archers. What we saw earlier was like a lot of mix and match.
Both those guys left-handed, of course, Charlambides and Kavanaugh. Seems like a seamless fit. Atlas on the power play, and they cash in. It's the rookie, Xander Dixon, with his first tonight.
Decision there, and
here we go again.
Yeah, here we go the other way.
Holman, Nolting, Charlambides involved. Holman dispossessed. And Reese lost his stick.
Here we go the other way.
Holman, Nolting, Charlambides involved. Holman dispossessed. And Reese lost his stick. We got a yard sale here in Tacoma.
And if I'm just looking at this,
they kick it away. Nolting bats it back. Charlambides picks it up and puts it home. That was chaotic.
And I stopped myself as soon as the ball hit the turf, but if I'm just zooming out and looking at this game from a macro level, the ball is going up and down and up and down. Meanwhile, Atlas are dressing 4 poles, and they have a face-off guy. And then they've got a couple of specialists in terms of guys that can only play offense. Meanwhile, Cannons are dressing 6 poles and 2 two-way midfielders. So if this game continues at this kind of frenetic pace.
Our man Joe Keegan made a great point on Twitter, or X, the other day, about how the trade where the Cannons end up losing the #1 pick has actually worked out for them, as Nolting goes top shelf and scores to give the Cannons the lead.
Playing it casually. Surprised that wasn't a trip.
Gray hit Trainer, who hit the deck. What a feed! Donville buries it! Oh, what a look from Jeff Trainer.
And the Atlas transition defense continues to be their undoing, and actually they had 7 guys back there. There was no flag thrown. There should have been. You're gonna see this little cut right down the middle by Donville, and a filthy twister feed by Trainer to lead him into space. You can see Donville flashing that stick, presenting a target, but there's nobody in the interior for Atlas defensively.
If he had scored right there, I would have put my vote in for Rookie of the Year on the spot.
Eagle!
Miles Jones hounded again. Fairman applies the pressure, goes to Teed, and he sticks it. Right place, right time for Jeff Teed. Full vocal cords. Like you can hear him all the way in Puyallup. What a shot! Ooh, a twister! Top shelf from Chris Gray. He hit the circle button.
And they're using the Cannons defense against him here in terms of the aggressiveness. Gray's just gonna kind of slip behind this action. You'll see this strong on-ball dodge. Freeze it right here. Here's the double team. You got these 2 guys on ball. Here's Chris Gray, and there's just nobody around him in terms of that second slide. So Costabile throws back, no rotation behind the play. and Gray makes them pay. But that's exactly what I was mentioning. Like, they're 6-on-6 set.
And to try to win that back up. Instead, it's Eric Law.
Drive, good. Lefty, goody, make him a lefty.
Brendan Curry sets it up for Gray. Whoa!
Come on.
Chris Greasy.
Come on. This is insane. I mean, we've seen guys carry up to their weak hand and then shoot behind the back. But Gray's gonna carry up to his right. You've gotta respect that. He's buried about 1 million goals that way. Upon contact, just flicks it behind his back, catching Kirst off guard. This is insanity. Against a slide-happy Atlas defense.
Aslanian with the question mark. Here comes Brett Makar, the rookie out of Maryland. Gets it ahead to Danny Logan. What will they do here in the sub game? Geppert's playing offense with a pull. Teat threads the needle, leads to a goal. It's Chet Camizio in transition. His first PLL goal. Now, Pat Aslanian goes to Marcus Holman. Holman shoots, and again, he's been quiet. He got lit up after the shot, and that draws a penalty and goes wide. Again, it's the best shooting team in the league, 32%, tops in the PLL. That'll help. Marcus Holman is on the board.
Late clock, gonna breathe a sigh of relief. First half, he was 0 of 6 shooting. We've seen this act before. We've seen this play before, I guess, where he then explodes the second half, but he just gets lost off ball. Aslanian does a good job of finding him, and Makar, it looks like he kind of lost his sense of Holman where he was for a split second. And that ball is in and out of Holman's stick in a split second. As that shot clock ticked 1, you could see it in the background of that previous angle.
What a finish! Woo-hoo-hoo. Dylan Malloy is on the board with the Bulls.
I complimented the early offense by Atlas. They just look cleaner after these face-off wins.
Check that, Chris Gray with the goal there, my fault.
Yeah, no problem. Kind of the spinning question mark, and as he rolls back, he backpedals and then goes low to high. High degree of difficulty on that shot. Cannons have been able to feast in transition.
Could be trouble for the Bulls here. Holman rips it. Charlambides picks it up and scores it on the rebound. A hat trick for Adam Charlambides in his first PLL game of the season. With under 3 to play in the third, the Cannons leading by 1. Here they come on the move. Van Raphorst loads it, scores it! Oh, that might be worth 3! He hit it from Bainbridge Island.
Against his former team, you know that's got to mean a little bit more. Atlas were offsides on this as well, but Van Raphorst from 20 yards? Does this hit Kincannon's stick and actually deflect in? I mean, I know it hits it, but is it going wide? It looks like it's potentially going wide, and the deflection then leads it in.
Bottom right, Max, bottom left.
Trainer switches onto him. Teat looking, feeds the crease, and Law cashes in. Jeff Teat to Eric Law, that has been a money combination.
And remember, every quarter starts with the face-off, so they'll shoot here.
And score!
Like, you have to know that. You have to know that.
That's a deuce from the double deuce. Ryan Drenner.
I don't.
Yeah, Atlas with a 20-1 face-off advantage. Here's Nolting. Turns. Donville with some space. Keeps and scores. Jonathan Donville with his second tonight. So patient and give the assist to Asher Nolting.
And it's just a heads-up play by Nolting. You're gonna get, eventually, Nolting is gonna drive upfield, and when he rolls around, you're gonna get this kind of adjacent double team, which is gonna leave Donville open in front of him. So Nolting drives up, and on this rollback, here comes the double team. Nolting throws it right in front, and then Donville makes quick work of the slide. No breakdown by Geppert on this approach. He's lunging, and then Donville finishes with a twister.
Nolting has a pretty hard matchup right now, so wait for somebody to get open and hit him. But Jonathan Donville got some high praise in the huddle at the half for his defensive effort, and Brian Holman, the head coach, said he turned the game for us earlier on when he had that big defensive play that led to a goal.
It's a quick answer from Chris Gray, and number 4 has 4 goals now, kind of keeping Atlas in this game.
And this is just a gorgeous drift. Play catcher, to use your analogy, and then just scoop up the ground ball.
Costabile sprinting down the alley. Count it. Kirst got a piece, but too much heat from Brian Costabile. He's got a couple more tonight, extending his league lead. Oh, he gets walloped.
Right.
Turn and rake. There's Dylan Malloy. His first goal in Atlas Blue, and it's a 2-goal game now. He could come up and do this with us.
That should be a
goes
2.
in.
That's a 2.
It goes in.
If it didn't hit Dixon's stick, that's a 2.
Miles Jones. Give him 2. We're tied. What just happened?
Let's see how hard the Cannons look at this in terms of potential challenge. Here's the feed. He's going to try to hit Dixon, cutting down the middle. Here's the feed. Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 1. Cannons should 100% challenge this, and they will.
Approaching 2 minutes to play. Here's Asher. Bounces it, scooped up, and Drenner pots it. Ryan Drenner picks up the loose change, and the Cannons are back in front by 2.
Nifty pickup here by Drenner. You're going to see Nolting getting a lot of attention. He kind of jams it into Drenner, not able to make a legit pass, but the ball gets there nonetheless, and Drenner somehow able to pick it up off the ground and then throw a bevy of fakes.
X, alone.
Here's Gray, operating from X, goes question mark and shovels it home. Have a night, Chris Gray. 5 goals for number 4, and the Bulls are back within 1.
And it's on Wayne again. Atlas have been attacking that long pole, whether it's been Gray or Dylan Malloy. Gray explodes upfield with his left hand. Again, the rollback and then the underhand release. The question mark with a flair for the dramatic and the degree of difficulty in terms of fading away, backing up, and then changing planes, finding some sort of space on this near pipe. This goal can will be a perfect angle, perfect lens, that little sliver of space.